when it was the Dandenong Rangers defeating the Bulleen Boomers. The State Basketball Centre is the scene for Game 1. Welcome to the finals. And we'll start with the Boomers' possession, but there is the pressure and the heat that they're expecting to put on Christy Wallace. She pulls out, gives it to George versus Thornton. Mitchell needs a good start, gets a good start. Cole, Bishop. Speed is of the essence for the Flyers. Blitzarves, who had 41 against Melbourne. Wallace to George. Mitchell wants to get past and does!
If you don't mind.
Archie to Bishop. Bounce pass is perfect. Through to Cole.
Simplest way to beat defence when they're up and in, and denial is a backdoor cut.
Nelson Adota to Mitchell.
This is where Coach Chris Lucas really wants them to execute, set some good screens.
There's the ball movement they were looking for. Wallace and Mitchell dynamic early. This is Cole. Bishop to the corner for Rochi, and she makes it rain.
Southside Flyers are behind with a touch under 40% for the season.
Wallace usually money from mid-range, but misses on this occasion. Rochi sets up for another long-range shot and drains that as well. But George keeps it alive. Back out to Wallace. George against Thornton. First versus second in the MVP. Up steps Mia Murray, and she plays her role. His ball.
And let's have a look at this two-person game that's been going on for a long time. They haven't played for a few years.
Screeny, we know the Boomers are keen to slow the game down, and Southside are keen to speed it up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think both are playing quite methodical in the half-court right now. We heard Laurie speak about that.
That's what caused her to fall over, but the refs are there. They make a tough call.
Bishop to Thornton.
She's waited patiently for her first buckets of the night.
Blitzarves. Bishop. Cole with a little bit of space. Murray shuts her down now. Bounce pass is great to Bishop.
Jackson was in the fold, then she got injured, and we know the calibre of play she is, right? No, beautiful read. We've seen her do that for years under coach.
They need some execution here, the Boomers. They won't get it. That pass from George is cut off. And the Flyers, as we said, the last few minutes are just starting to get the game on their terms, and that's a big bucket. And before you know it, they're up by 7. Important couple of minutes here for Melbourne to stabilise this situation. Can Mitchell start that process? She can. Goes and wins it back herself, keeps it alive. Good hustle. Ernst controls it. Conti wide open.
What a great slash to the basket. Movement off the ball.
Cole. Conti was open. Beck goes herself. Conti will get it now. She jacks up a 3 and makes it. Perfect finish to a great opening term from Southside. Advantage out to a double-digit lead.
Well, the clock was running down. She had no other option but to let it fly. The Melbourne Boomers into the 4 turnovers, which led to the 8 points. Interesting for the Melbourne Boomers as we see the Flyers creating havoc again on penetration. Melbourne Boomers need to tidy that up.
Here's Mitchell. So the big 3 for Melbourne. Mitchell, Wallace and George all need to get busy. Mitchell pulls up from the stripe and makes it. Loses the handle. Away comes Thornton. Has got plenty of support. Good effort from Goodchild, but Taylor's wide open.
Whilst they're trying to ramp it up, they're also going to force the hand of the referees, and Southside Flyers could find themselves not only with the bottom of the net there with Cole.
And away comes Southside. Again, they get wide open shooters. And again, they make them pay. Monconti.
They're dominating on the floor at the moment, both from the 2 and from the 3. 3 of 9 from deep as we see another turnover and steal by Thornton. And as you can see, that girl is happy.
They are going at better than 50% from the field right now, Southside. Wallace, George. Can she get something going?
Closer, not distance. Take away the distance between them and the Flyers.
Ernst to respond. Cole wide open.
Absolutely, and a little bit individual at times rather than just relying on everyone. And there is a great example of good ball movement.
To the corner for Cole. George wants to try and shut her down. 2 seconds. Can Beck get free? Oh, wow. Here's Cole again. Puts it on the floor. Wrong foots. And finishes. To George. Nelson Adota. Mitchell works to the corner. Got Potch to deal with. Now Nelson Adota. Tough finish is good. Back to Christie. Tough finish. Nelson Adota does well. That leaves Mitchell wide open and she finishes. Murray, open, finishes.
And finally, they make a layup.
It's a 10-point game. Melbourne starting to build a little bit of momentum. Can Rochi slam the door on their fingers? Back out to 12. Like for like. As similar as you get in this league. Mitchell might just step through herself. She does. Tiff's got 17 points. Anita Davidson, the only other tall on the Boomers roster. Mitchell looking for some space. Bishop gives her none. Mitchell still makes the shot. She's up to 19 points. Bishop to Cole. Rochi inside. Bishop puts a step on Nelson Adoda. Tough finish and Abby makes it.
To just protect the ball against the longer, leaner Nelson Adoda works wonders.
Lovely find from Murray to Nelson Adoda.
Because they can't afford to just trade baskets. They've got to make some stops here, and that's not going to help.
Blitzarves can use Rochi. Back to Sarah. She gets the two she missed a little earlier. It's to Mitchell. Over the top for George. And it drops. Nelson Adoda backs in against Bishop. Well done, Abby Bishop, but Nelson Adoda finishes up. She's in a double figures.
Wasn't that a battle between two bigs down low? Or have some other creative and get the ball to the big girl.
So 4 fouls now on Olivia Nelson Adoda. She stays in the game for now as Blitzarves lands a body blow. Thornton. Well done, Mitchell. Good stop there for the Boomers. Now they need some points at the other end. Leilani's wide open. Can she get hot? Yet to really come to the party. Mitchell misses. She'll get another look. Tip from the corner. Better the second time.
Why take a 2 when you can make a 3, guys? Run off to the races, if I will.
8-point margin. It's arms. Rochi inside. Ernst. Tough finish, and she makes it. So could Leilani Mitchell be the wrinkle that Melbourne have been looking for? This is Tiff Mitchell. She's been more than a wrinkle. She's been a problem. Almost half the Boomers score. 25 of 51 for Tiff. Cole's open again. Steps away from Leilani for the response. Oh, yeah! Rochi. Thornton rips it away from Murray. Can't finish. Ernst can. Now's a chance for Mitchell to come away with it for Melbourne. To the corner. Murray blows past Cole and finishes. It's arms. Thornton just sees a wide open path. George with the well-timed block. Got all ball. It's a scrap underneath. Mitchell to Mitchell. Leilani to Tiff. Tiff puts her on the floor. She's been superb. Can she find the bottom of the hoop? She can. Some big minutes for Panina to play here. Wallace. Mitchell. Goes at Rochi. 2 more for Tiff. She's up to 29. Melbourne continue this momentum with some more points. Tiff Mitchell, if you don't mind. This game is on. It's a 4-point game.
That's what you want in a semi-final game 1.
Beautiful move, Blitzarves. Breaks the ankles of Wallace and responds. Davidson off to Wallace. Back to Murray. 3-point specialist. Boomers have challenged tonight. Can they do it again here? Poch. Maddie Rochi. Takes on Davidson. Lovely finish from Maddie. Can't find the range. Leilani Mitchell sets up for 3 and finds the bottom of the net. Cole. Rochi. Bishop with the screen on Mitchell. Works through it. Blitzarves. Yes! Big bucket for Sarah. Rochi. Cole. Boomers desperate for a stop here. They sag off Bishop and she makes them pay. Cole versus Mitchell. Blitzarves for 3 and makes it. And once again we see the Flyers answer the bell. Front iron. Tiff keeps it alive. Looks to step through traffic and gets the call. So they'll be hoping they don't need it. They can just manage the game from here. Rochi, Blitzarves for the dagger.
5 players now in double figures, and And then let's not forget Monique Conti with those 7 points in the opening half. Big difference there between the both teams.
It's been working for them, and they've just stuck with Maddie.
Well, absolutely. Maddie's been rock solid tonight, defensively as well. Obviously, wreaked havoc with Christy Wallace earlier and Ailani.
Nelson Adoda back in the game with 4 fouls. Mitchell has been absolutely brilliant tonight. 36 points for Tiff Mitchell, given they average 18 and 16 points respectively.
Exactly.
Here is George. Adds a couple.
Huge game 1 for them.
The Flyers make it 4 from 4 against the Boomers. Southside go a game up on the reigning champs in their best of 3 semi-final series.